Hello, folks. Welcome to today's edition of Teach Teacher PowerPoints. Today's guiding question is, what are we going to do to effectively reach African American students, our marginalized sector of student population in schools of learning in the U.S.? While we as educators may be attending professional development workshops and seminars that are centered on teaching and reaching African American students, we applaud and ooh and ah. Then, teachers, I just want you to know that I've been listening low-key. As you fumble through your workshop schedule to pick and transition to your next workshop, your comments sound like this. Oh, wow, that was great. That was awesome. I loved that video where the kids were up dancing on their desks. Did you see how the class responded to that call and response? Then you come back to your everything but extraordinary classrooms and do nothing. And for those of you that actually come back and at least try to implement what you learned, kudos. I would just say to you, be consistent. Despite Michaela's attitude and Shaquan's blatant resistance, hang on in there. There's more to those students than meets the eye. We're not going into that right now. That's another episode. The problem, educators, school leaders, district, county, and statewide, is accountability, people. We don't stick with it because I am not held accountable. It's optional. So I say, make it a requirement. Imagine with me for a moment what this would really look like. Backlash. You want me to do what? I've been teaching for 23 years and you want me to what? No. Good morning. Is there any way I could retire early? Oh, I have to work 3 more years? Is there any way? No? Okay, I'll do it. The remedy? John Maxwell, author of How Successful People Think, said it well in Chapter 6, Explore Possibility Thinking. When you believe you can do something difficult, many doors open for you. He then goes on to say that people who embrace possibility thinking are capable of accomplishing tasks that seem impossible because they believe in solutions. Solutions, folks, solutions begin with the end in mind, an end where our African American students realize rigorous, authentic learning for life. So teachers, because they're being made to do it, are now on board. Next, we'd have to deal with the unenthusiastic teachers. Listen, folks, I get that this new and innovative approach is new to you, but if your genuine interest is in the ultimate success of your students, you do whatever it takes. If you are not willing, stop now. Get out. Children's livelihood, schemas, and learning are at stake. I only have 3 years left to teach. Then have fun teaching. Make the last 3 your best 3. The remedy? Harness creative thinking. What does that mean? In Chapter 3 of How Successful People Think, Harness Creative Thinking, Maxwell declares that creative thinking is hard work, but creative thinking compounds given enough time and focus. Ma'am, sir, the resources are out there. Well, I'm glad that I don't teach in a predominantly African American school. These best practices work everywhere. They are universal. He goes on to say, creative thinking draws people to you and your ideas and declares creativity is intelligence having fun. He says people admire intelligence and they are always attracted to fun. So the combination is fantastic. Get ready to experience increased learning adaptability, increased reasoning skills that help students to score higher on inevitable assessments that gauge comprehension and their ability to logically reason, to problem solve. Guys, these skills will ultimately transition to life. Maxwell's How Successful People Lead is also a great read, but I'm focusing right now where any product starts. A state of mind. Educators, young and older, you can create an engaging and effective learning experience in your classroom. It starts with possibility thinking that will then lend itself to creative thinking, and the rest is classroom history. Well, that's all my time today. I pray that you've been inspired to teach, teach, teach. I've provided some resources to get you started. Have fun teaching. That's all for now. Teach, teacher!